Morning, Greg. A couple of exercises I want you to play around with doing at home. Kind of daily will probably be the ideal option for these. So the first one is to grab a ball of some description. Now you'll be doing this up against the wall, but I'll demonstrate on the floor just to save me moving the camera too much. But so ball goes in the small of your right side of your lower back, and you're up against the wall, just having a roll around like we do on Wednesday. I then want you to have a little roll around in the glute on the right hand side, and then the side of the glute on the left. Okay, so glute, middle part of the glute, fleshy part of the glute on the right, top corner of the glute on the left. Okay, those are the two areas we want to focus on. Alright, so roughly 30 seconds-ish in each. If you get some really interesting spots, you spend a bit longer and try and change the level of tension in those muscles. Okay, and the idea is to get your glutes firing a bit better, and therefore obviously we should see some change in the response your knee's getting. From there, your first exercise you're going to do is lying face down. Rest your forehead on a pillow or something, or on your hands. And you're using your right leg, keeping your right leg long, which means you don't bend at your knee. You're going to just engage your glute and lift up and down like so. Okay, now my knee's coming off the ground maybe an inch max. Okay, depends what sort of range of motion you've got. I don't want you to have to twist or arch your back. You should get no discomfort anywhere else. Ideally, your right glute, being the bum muscle, will do the job here. Okay, well that'll control the movement. All right. So I'd like you doing 20 of those, or up to 20. If you find after 10 the muscle stops working well, let's build up and do more over time. Okay. Then you will lie on your right hand side. We're going to do two exercises on your right hand side. The first one I'm going to get you doing is to pop your elbow underneath your shoulder. Okay, and your knees are going to be bent 90 degrees, and your feet are tucked in slightly behind. I want you using the right hand side of your core, and I want you lifting up. Provided you're comfortable on the shoulder, I'll get you to really push away from the ground, so try to use the muscles between your shoulder blades to hold yourself up, along with these muscles on the right hand side of the abdominals here. Okay, so my right side's the one closest to the ground, therefore it's my right side of my core that's doing the work. Okay, hold that one for somewhere between kind of 15 and 30 seconds. Again, depending on what feels good and what's realistic for you at this time. It shouldn't hurt your shoulder. If it does, we'll cut that one and let me know. Okay, then staying on your right hand side, just relax your head on your hands. Okay, you're taking your thumb, popping it on the top corner of that glute, and you're simply opening up that leg. Okay, up and down nice and slow. Make sure the whole pelvis doesn't follow suit. The pelvis will stay nice and stacked on top of itself, and we're simply opening up the top of that leg, loading in through that glute muscle there. Okay, so we're going to do that one there. You'll do that for 10 to 15 repetitions. Okay, and again, it's important that the right muscles do the work as you do it. All right, so you got those two. Number 3, 4 maybe, what you're doing is just going face down on the ground on your hands and knees, feeling like your body weight's forward, so your weight's over your arms. Okay, then you're just going to take a little bit less weight on one hand and leg, and that combination of opposite, so right hand, left leg, and then the same thing on the side. So what I'm doing is floating my left knee, my right knee and left hand off the ground about a couple of mil, and I'm just alternating that. Now as I'm doing that, I'm trying to stop my pelvis from twisting around and moving too much. So it's really about trying to maintain really, really good control in that exercise. Okay. The other stuff we'll get you doing is just a bit of release work. So foam roller, or releasing in through those quadricep muscles and the top of that calf on that left leg. So back of the calf here, the area that